Kimberly Faye, Life in the Balance. So today I am coming to you guys with a new video about why I got lock extensions and why I'm taking them out. So I have lock extensions in my hair right now and I'm currently taking them out. I'm not gonna pull them all down, but like this is how they look. I mean, you've seen them on my past video. I had them in as well. The reason I got these was because I was just so over having to like do my hair. I wanted something that was a little bit more permanent, that I could have a little ease to throughout my week of working. And yeah, so I did research as I thought I did my research, and I got lock extensions. But I think the universe was telling me the entire time, Kim, do not get these lock extensions. And the reason I say this is because, first off, I live in Denver, Colorado. There aren't many like black hairstylists here in Denver. So I like looked and was like, where could I go that I'm willing to travel with no issue and I don't really care about it? So I was like, oh, I could go to Arizona because my best friend lives there. So I like look Arizona lock extensions on Instagram. I find this girl whose work is amazing. By the way, I'm not taking away from her work. It looks so great. And I got went, talked to her, looked down her page, what kind I wanted. So I did that. After doing that, I set an appointment. My first appointment I had to change because of work. So then I made another appointment, which the universe was telling me, Kim, don't do it. Even my best friend was like, Kim, the way you change your hair, you're not gonna wanna stick to this. I'm like, no, I got it. I'm gonna enjoy this. This is gonna be like the best thing ever for me. So I finally go on the trip to go to Arizona, which was, we were gonna like do a whole bunch of other stuff too. So it wasn't just me getting my hair done. So I get there, my appointment gets canceled, thanks to COVID. And the girl was like sick. Like literally she messaged me like maybe 5 hours before my flight was about to take off. And I was like, well, I'm going anyways. I guess we'll just see if it'll happen or not. So we go to Arizona. I'm like texting her throughout the day. She's like, I just really don't feel well. I'm like, I just don't know. So I'm like, okay. So we're like, we'll just reschedule. She's like, and I was like, okay, well, I've flown this way. Are you gonna give me like a discount or something? Because that was a lot of money. So she's like, yeah. So she like literally cut my price in half, which was a blessing in itself. But it was also the universe saying, Kim, no, you don't need these. So then have fun in Arizona, come back home. I have a new appointment set, which was like a month out from the original. So I'm like, okay, coming up to this. So then I fly to Arizona the second time. And the day I get there, everything was fine, didn't hear anything. I'm like, okay, everything's on schedule. But that morning, I get a text from her saying, hey, in my suite, something's wrong with the plumbing. And for some reason, like something had happened where the suite owner was like, hey, like you can't have anyone in here because we have to fix this. You could definitely come in tomorrow, which it was a little fishy. I don't know if I 100% believe, but she did send a text message that was from her, the suite owner. So, I mean, I had to believe it, but I don't know. But she was also like, well, I could refund you. And I'm like, no, because I'm like, this time I flew out, like I'm getting my hair done. Which also, I feel like it was a sign saying, Kim, don't do it. Like, and she's also giving you all your money back. But I was like, no, I'll just change my flight for a little bit later. So I was supposed to get to her place at 8 o'clock, exactly at 8 o'clock. No, get another text like, hey, my girlfriend got off a little later, she's dropping me off, won't be able to make it until 9:30, 10. I'm like, are you kidding me? So I had to like call, change my flight to go back a little bit later, which it wasn't a hassle at all. It was super simple, but it was just like, that was the time that like I wanted to get back home and all this other stuff. But anyways, get it done. Mind you, the hair was not the color that I requested. So that was another issue in itself, but I'm like, whatever, I could dye it when I get home. This is how bad I wanted these in my head. Like, I wanted it badly, because I thought it was gonna like end all my issues with living in Denver and not being able to like constantly get my hair done like I would like, and then also like not to look down on like people who braid hair, because I know it's like super time consuming. You should be getting paid what you're worth, but like me growing up paying half of what people charge now to get braids, I'm like, I can't do that. Like, and it's a constant thing. Like, if I got braids, I would have to get braids every like month and a half, and paying close to $300 every month and a half. That's so much money in a year. So I'm like, I don't want to do that. So yeah, I was like all about getting my hair done, get it done. I was like, oh, I like it, you know, like you leave, it's like freshly twisted, but then I didn't like the product that she put in my head. And also I have sensitive skin, so I felt like it was irritating me. So as soon as I got home, like the next day, I washed everything out, which I still liked it. I was like, oh, I like it, it looks so natural, which it does. If you can see, like, you can't even, I don't know if the light is bad. I mean, I know it is. I'm getting a ring light, so be patient with me. But I was like, you know, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I can twist it too myself, because I used to twist like my grandma's and my brother's and my mom hair, because they all have locks. Well, used to, some of them. And so I finally ended up doing a twist. I liked it. It looked good. And even with a fresh wash, it looks so good down. But like, if it's not washed, it does not look good down. Like, I will show you how it looks on me. And it's just like, well, it would look not too bad, but like, it's just, I don't know. I don't like it. It doesn't look bad right now. So I feel like this camera is showing me as a liar, but I'm not 100% in love with how it looked when it's down. But so I debated back and forth, like, do I really want to do this? I really want to lock my hair. Then I've noticed that like my edges are like thinning now, because like if you go to someone, they have to have like the same, like, look at this ratio from like your hair to the lock, and like mine is not, that's not the case. Like, look how skinny that is. So it's just like kind of, it's not heavy, it's super light, but it's putting a strain on my edges. So it's almost like it would be crazy for me to twist this constantly, because I would definitely go bald right here. And I've already, like, I feel like I lost a little hair and it feels like a bald spot. So I'm like, yeah, Kim, we got to take this out. Like, there's no way you can continue to wear these. And I'm not in love with them. I know I've like wasted some money, and I am so upset at myself, because I'm like, dang that, Kim, that could have been like some new weave to make a new wig or something. I don't know. But anywho, I am taking them down, and so I'll put in a clip of me taking them down. It's not too hard of a process. I do have taken down already in the back, and I feel I should have them all taken out by Friday, I guess, and it is Tuesday. But yeah, so this is me taking them down, and I will say, like, really think about it, because they're not, like, I looked on YouTube about the pros and cons of locks, which people do say, like, don't get Insta locks, don't do it. Then you get people who are like, oh, I love my Insta locks, they've been there for 2 years. But I will say they're not bad, but you do have to realize, just because you're getting instant locks and they're long does not mean you don't go through the stages of what regular people who start from the ground up with their locks, with their lock journey. You're still going to go through a journey. It's just going to be longer hair with the journey. Like, you still have to go through it. Like, it's not going to always look how you think it's going to look, just because. Maybe if you get the ones that are already like locked and maybe I would have felt differently if I would have gotten those, because instead I got the ones who were like the Lisa Bonet bohemian like style locks. So they're still, if you can tell, like there's nothing really locked about them at this point. Like they're still, they shed, oh my god, the shedding, like clogged. I washed my hair in the tub the first time and literally had to go get Drano because our tub was clogged. Like when I mean like constant shedding, and it still like constantly sheds. Like look at that. That's just some that, I don't know if you can really see it, but that's just some that fell off. So it's like constantly shedding. That's a con. I mean, the only pro that I get from this is that, yeah, you have this long hair that's connected to your hair and it does look natural, and you can put it up in a ponytail, and if you constantly want to do something to your hair, sure. But I don't, that was the whole point, is to not really have to do much to my hair until it was time to get it retwisted. And I feel like I still have to do so much maintenance to it even when it's not twisted. But for some reason right now it doesn't look that bad, but I'm still taking it down and I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. But you guys will get to go on that hair journey with me, because every time I do my hair I may let you guys in that with me. My next thought is to probably do maybe my own, like just a traditional sew-in next after I take this out. But yeah, it was just not the smartest decision for me. And yeah, I regret it completely, because I think about like how much money I wasted, and it was a lot. And yeah, it just wasn't worth it. So I feel like if you're thinking about traveling, make sure that that person is dependable too, because that was kind of like really, that made me waste more money, is because the person wasn't as dependable, and that kind of sucks. So make sure that they're dependable. Really think about it. Maybe watch this video and then you really can hear the cons from having lock extensions, why you probably shouldn't do it. And then like also you have to make sure that like they part your hair the right way. And maybe you need to express that in the beginning, like, hey, I want my hair parted like this in the front. So when you like do styles, you know how it's already parted, because my parts were very weird, especially around here. Like they were like super skinny right here. I think it was these two, which is also my edges, which I feel like you should try to put as much hair as possible in your edges because it's so thin, especially when you're adding hair to it. And yeah, so that should be something that you take into consideration. Also, like I know it seems annoying when you keep contacting somebody to make sure that everything is going to be how you think it's going to be, but it's probably smart to save yourself time and money. Like the fact that I had literally requested that these are dyed and they weren't. Like I could have just been like, okay, well, what if I like really, like I did not dye my hair? That was going to be more money that I would have had to pay to have someone else to dye it. So it's just a lot of factors. So really think hard on getting lock extensions, because they're expensive and it takes a lot of time, and some people travel, and if you don't love it, you just wasted a lot of money and a lot of time. So that's all I have for you on this video. I hope you enjoyed my little chit chat. I will be back with another video next week. I'm really trying to boost up my video content. So if you guys have any video ideas that you would like to see, that would be great. Please write them down below. Comment on this video if you've ever thought about, you know, getting lock extensions, if you have lock extensions. But I do want to express that no matter if you get lock extensions or if you have locks or if you don't have locks, if you have natural hair, if you have straight, like processed permed hair, I guess. It's all a journey. It's all a journey. Let's not knock anyone else's journey, because I feel like having natural hair and being a Black woman with hair, period, it's a journey. it's all a journey, and we learn from our hair mistakes, our do's and don'ts. So yeah, so like this video, subscribe to my channel for more videos, hit that notification bell to always be alerted when I do upload a new video. Usually it's around Wednesdays, Thursdays. I kind of messed up last week because I was trying to learn Final Cut Pro, but that's neither here or there. So like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.